Flight 7, calling Central Airport. Come in, Central Airport. We're heading right for Superstition Peak.
And what's that other plane doing there?
Look, he's blinking his taillight.
He's using Morse code. Dr. Satan, remote, control, cell, your plane, Professor Williams.
Get Professor Williams. He's one of our passengers.
Our controls have been cut off, Professor. That plane ahead is warning us about a remote control cell. He keeps repeating Dr. Satan, Professor Williams.
He evidently means that Dr. Satan has installed his remote control cell in this plane. We must find it at once.
They shall not escape me. I'll crash the transport.
Oh! We're in control.
They must have broken to control.
Boy, that was close. How's Professor Williams?
Not so good. He'll need more than first aid.
All right, contact Ross.
Flight 7 calling Central Airport. Flight 7 calling Central Airport.
Central Airport to Flight 7. Come in, Flight 7.
Flight 7 reporting position on schedule. Professor Williams badly burned about face and head. Arranged for medical care on arrival.
Okay, Steve.
Burned about the head and face. The most fortunate accident.
I don't understand.
You will very soon. Come. We must work quickly.
Hello, Steve.
Hiya, Ross.
Boy, what a time you must have had.
I wouldn't want to go through a night like this again.
I still don't know what happened.
Well, there was one of Dr. Satan's remote control cells hidden in the plane. He tried to crash us into Superstition Mountains, but Professor Williams ripped out the control. That's how he got burnt.
Well, how is he now?
Oh, he's all right. The ambulance just got here.
Ambulance? Well, I called Doc Brown. He hasn't any ambulance.
Oh, that's funny. Well, maybe the DA sent one.
I don't think so. He didn't say anything about it. Just said he was sending a couple of his men over.
Well, I better check up on this.
I'm Martin, Capital City Star. I'd like to go along and get a statement from the professor as soon as he's able to talk.
But it's against the regulations, but I guess it'll be all right.
Hey, wait a minute. From the district attorney's office?
Yes.
Well, something strange just happened. An ambulance picked up Professor Williams and drove him away. And the ambulance wasn't sent for.
Which way did they go?
They headed for South Boulevard.
We'll pick up that ambulance.
This ain't the way to the hospital.
Bright boy. You learn fast. You'd better hurry. There's a DA car right behind us.
Neat job of bandaging, Professor Williams. Turn around.
Hey, how about this reporter? Get out, you.
What's he doing here?
He insisted on coming along.
Take him with you. I'll call you later.
Yes, sir.
We can't take a chance with the professor inside.
Professor?
Yes, quite.
We're from the district attorney's office.
We better get you to a doctor.
No, it won't be necessary. I'm not badly hurt.
But your burns.
Oh, they're superficial. Besides, I'm anxious to get to Lomond Park. There is work to do.
You drive the ambulance to the office. I'll take the professor to Lomond Park.
Right.
The district attorney sent it here, Professor Williams. He thought you could work to better advantage here in Father's laboratory.
Quite thoughtful of him, Miss Scott.
Hello, Bob. I want you to meet Professor Williams. Professor Williams, this is Bob Wayne.
How do you do?
How do you do?
It was Bob who flew the plane that warned your pilot. If it hadn't been for him, you'd all be dead. Killed by Dr. Satan.
Indeed. Mr. Wayne, I'm very happy to know you. Your gallant actions shall not go unrewarded, I assure you.
I was happy to have been of service. Have you examined the robot?
Only in a general way. A most ingenious mechanism.
Without this model, it'll take Dr. Satan months to build more robots. Meanwhile, we hope to run him down.
Very logical procedure. But, have you no clues to his whereabouts?
A friend of ours, Speed Martin, was riding in the ambulance that spirited you away, Professor Williams. Did you know that?
There were several men up front.
Well, he must have been one of them. He's Dr. Satan's prisoner now. But he left his camera in the front seat of that ambulance, and the film was exposed.
What did he show?
I don't know yet. Police Chief Rand is having it developed and promised to phone and let me know.
I see.
That must be him now. Hello?
Hello, Bob. Yes, we found something. A picture of a car and a license plate, but it's a phony. The car had been stolen, and the address given was a deserted hotel at Oyster Cove.
Thanks, Chief.
Any clues?
Well, it looks like a dead end. They traced the license number to a hotel at Oyster Cove, but the place was deserted.
Don't you think the place might be worth looking over, Bob? It Sounds like an ideal spot to hide prisoners.
That's a good idea. I'll run down there and take a look around. I'll be back later.
Good luck, Bob.
May I use your telephone, Miss Scott?
Why, surely, Professor.
Hello?
This is Professor Williams.
Professor Williams?
Yes, Williams.
Oh, I get it. Yes, we just got here.
I want to make reservations for a friend of mine, Mr. Lewis. He's coming to visit you. So please arrange to take care of him properly.
I understand. We'll take care of him, all right.
Copperhead, sure glad to see you.
Who's this?
This is Professor Williams.
Professor Williams? Well, I just left him at Lomond Park.
The man's an imposter. I'm Professor Williams.
Dr. Satan got in the ambulance and...
Dr. Satan got in the ambulance. Well, then it must be him posing as the professor. We've got to get out there. This way.